Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Day in the Life of Vintage Classic Specialist, and happy Friday to everyone. Focus today on the 57 Beetle again. Let's start at the back of the car since we're standing here and work our way forward. I put in the deck lid seal today. It fought me a bit, and yes, I spent quite a bit of time on the channel itself, but I don't know why. It was fighting. It was a fighter. Got it in though. Got to touch up the paint a little bit here and there. I don't know if you can see some little chips on the paint. Sometimes when you spread the channels on these, if they're a little bit tight, the paint will kind of pop off. No big deal. We have touch-up paint, which of course we bought for that front fender over there that we're going to be touching up. So yeah, it'll look as good as new. But it was a fighter. Sometimes even when you spend a lot of time preparing the channel, for whatever reason, they just suck. Anyway. So I did that. Let's see. Let's move a little further forward here. Inside the car, not too big of a deal, but went ahead and installed the positive and negative battery cables back there. The grommet for the positive that runs through the pan there also was a fighter for some reason. I don't know why. Took a while to get that thing in. It's funny. Sometimes they cooperate. Sometimes they don't. Don't know why. Everything's nice and new, but whatever. It's okay. Moving a little bit more to the front of the car. Installed the gas tank today, which the owner had provided nicely painted and all clean and restored on the inside. I don't know if you can see in there. Probably hard to do this here with the light, but yeah, it's restored very nicely on the inside. Nice tank. Nice, pretty appropriate looking color on the outside. So installed it and installed the fuel reserve switch and plumbed it to the hard line that runs through the tunnel. So now the gas tank is connected all the way through to the back of the car to the carburetor. Asked the owner if he has a gas tank cap. He does not, so I'll be buying one, probably just get one from Wolfsburg, and then if he wants to find a nice cool vintage accessory one later, he can, but just something to cap that off, because I think he's going to be bringing me a battery by Monday, and then I think we're about ready to start this puppy up and get it running. The fender that needs a little touch-up paint, I think, is also supposed to be done by Monday. One glaring thing that I'd kind of forgot about is there is no windshield in here yet. We do have the windshield provided by the owner from our friends at Kafer Nostalgia. He has the seal for it, but he doesn't have the trim, the aluminum trim that goes around it, so I'll order that and probably get it by Tuesday. So maybe Tuesday we'll pop the windshield in. The brakes on this car, I've been through them. They were done previously by, I guess, probably the owner. Everything looks good. Everything's new. We still need to bleed those. So I'll probably bleed the brakes Monday or Tuesday. And I think that's one of the last major things as far as getting this thing on the road. We still got to put the glove box in it. I'm assuming he probably wants his very cool vintage Blaupunkt radio hooked up. It's not hooked up to the speaker now, and I don't think it's hooked up to power either. So we got a little bit more wiring to do. Nothing too major. I think we've got a little bit of adjustment left to do on the front hood latch. From what I remember, it wasn't latching. It needs a little massaging there. So this car is coming right along. Hope to get it back to the owner here in maybe, I don't know, a few weeks or so. He did bring his seats in today. Again, I just love the color of these seats. These seats were done by Lenny Kopp and his team over at West Coast Classic Restorations. Really, really nice. Love the color of these. And of course, Lenny's work is top notch. So whenever we do get the car ready, we'll actually have something to sit on when we take this puppy for a test drive. So that is kind of the major thing today. The only other thing is my transmission guy came by today. For those of you that remember the saga of this transmission here, came by already to swap on the so-called small nut end castings here onto the reduction boxes. And lo and behold, we got the wrong version. So here's the two that we got. The one that came off, which again is incorrect. You can see everything pretty much looks the same, except this hole right here is, I don't know, maybe ½ inch lower or so than on these, meaning these won't fit. So I think my transmission guy thinks that there were just a bunch of different versions of these castings. So I'm hoping to go over to Rancho and see if I can exchange these for some small nut transmission ones that have the hole more in this location here, and then I'll sandblast them and paint them, have him stop by the shop and pop these on, and then we can get back to that transmission and build its brakes and everything and have it ready for when the bus comes back from interior, from the headliner at least, which is what's being done now. Probably have that bus back maybe, I don't know, midweek or so. So I think that is it for today. Again, pretty focused on the 57 here. Next week, I'll probably start tearing into the yellow Ghia that just came in and kind of evaluating it and getting a game plan together. And I think next week, I'm hoping the chrome will be back for the bumpers and the door handles for this low light Ghia Vert. So we can probably get it done pretty soon and get it on its way. So yeah, well, it should have between the Ghia and this oval window, maybe have a couple cars leaving over the next few weeks or so, and then we can bring something else in. Actually, this convertible here is leaving the shop on Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. So yeah, we're gonna have some openings here, so we'll see about getting some more projects in. We've kind of got a wait list of people wanting to bring their cars in for various things. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. Hope everyone has a good weekend. See you soon.